So.
Right. So the wolf's gonna take a big bite.
All right. He's gonna take a heaping honking bite, not a humping, but a heaping.
And it's a crit.
Heaping hunking. Say that real quick, guys, about 10 times. Nice hit. So max damage with the wolf.
That would be a 15.
Alright, so the dire wolf takes 15 damage.
You're amazing if you can say Irish wristwatch 10 times fast.
Ice wristwatch, yeah. 67 and 33.
And that should be about it for me, though.
You said damage is 15, right?
Yeah, 8 plus 7 for the damage from the wolf.
Okay, there you go. Nice shot. Alright, so now I have the orc. Okay. So I will go ahead and move this orc. 1, 2. Double movement for going on the bed. 3, 4.
I still don't know need here.
5, 6. And that's my movement. Now I'm going to go ahead and attack the wolf with a great axe.
What was the damage to the wolf again? Was it 11 you said, or 12?
It was. I think it was 10. Hold on, let me.
11.
Yeah, it was
For some
11.
reason
21 was the hit, so 11.
Yeah. So for some reason it didn't minus when I did it.
Yep. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and attack. And the attack, ooh, nice plus is the hit. 24 versus AC. That is a hit.
Goodbye, wolf.
Right.
And Snots takes another 10 damage. Little Snots is gone. Man.
Zantag sighs and says, "You'll be back next turn, guys."
Alright, so that's it for... I think I will not use an action point. Yeah, I'm not going to use an action point. So Farnak, you're up now. Looks like you have some pretty worthy adversaries in front of you.
Indeed. And it's going to take a worthy spell to defeat them, so I am going to cast Fountain of Flame. And that is a burst 1 within 10 squares. And it's going to start here. That way I hit the wolf and the lead orc.
Okay. I'm going to give you a nice size 3 square fire burst.
Ooh, get that away from me.
Alright, so you want to place it basically right here.
Yeah.
Okay. So there you go. You can see it on the map. It is, I know that lasts for the entire fight.
Indeed.
So go ahead and do the attack on the dire wolf first.
Now
And
I
it's
can't get
versus
the chest,
reflex.
though.
12 versus reflex is a miss against the wolf, and now the orc in chainmail armor.
And 18 versus reflex.
That is a miss as well.
No.
Well,
So
they still take half damage.
Okay, yeah, so go ahead and do 1 damage roll. And then we'll take half damage from that on both of them.
So 9 damage each.
That's still really nice damage.
And any enemy that enters the zone or ends its turn there will take 5 fire damage.
Alright, so
And then I'm going to action point.
Okay, go ahead and action point. That is your final action point.
And I'm going to use Maze of Mirrors on the leading orc. Right there. And it's intelligence. Oh, it's a burst. Oh, I didn't know it was a burst. Well, so it's going to land in the same spot that my Fountain of Flame did, so it'll hit both the orc and the direwolf. It's intelligence versus will.
Okay. So go ahead and do the attack on the wolf first versus will.
A 15.
That is barely a miss on the wolf's will. And now the orc.
It's a 14.
That is definitely a miss on the orc.
Okay, then they are both slowed until the end of my next turn.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put a couple snail marks on them. They can move 2 spaces. And that will
GG
represent...
would surely love bull.
Yeah, he would. Alright, so that is it for Farnak. Your action point is down, so the wizard and druid are now minus action points. No more for you on those 2. So now I have an orc that is engaging from the rear of the room. 2, 3,
User
4,
disconnected from your channel.
5, and I will be attacking the fighter. Alright, so now my...
Evening the odds, I see 2-1.
It is, but it's still not a fair fight though, Gim. I mean, you're such a hardier opponent than they are. So that is an 18 versus armor class.
18's a hit.
Alright, so 1d12 plus 5. 15 damage from the orc as he charges in and attacks. And he hits for 15 more. Nice. Alright, so that's it for this orc. Eco, you're up, sir. GG.
15 for both.
Just checking my daily power.
Alright. Yeah, you get just minus 15 there, Gim. Have you taken
Okay.
anything, Gim?
What do you mean taking anything?
Have you taken any damage yet?
Not since I've been in the room.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, you should be at what, like 28 or something like that?
Take 15 off of 43.
Yeah. Alright, so what are you doing there, Eco? This is definitely going to be a really tough encounter for these
GG,
guys.
your turn.
He was looking at his daily power, I think.
I entered the wrong number, sorry.
Alright, so what are you doing? Are you using an Eldritch Bolt?
I'm using my daily power.
Okay, and what is your daily power?
Let me check 1 second, I forget its name.
I love the roll before the power announcement. I like that stuff.
Mists of Madness.
Oh, okay, so Mist of Madness. I think that's where it makes you disappear, I think. Let's take a look at it. Mist of Madness. Standard action, close burst 1. Each enemy in the burst. Charisma versus will. Alright, so basically it is what a close burst 1 means is everything around you 1 square. So that those 9 squares that are around you, including the one that you're in,
I should move first.
You should move first. But now remember what I said. This dire wolf is large, and he gets a reach of 2. So if you move closer towards him, you're going to take an attack of opportunity because Zantag took 1. So I mean that's just a chance that you take. He could miss you. So, but if you want to move in there, you won't be affected by the fire that's already on the ground, and you'll be able to, do your Mist of Madness. So that is up to you. But I will let you, seeing that you are new. Alright, now remember, now you're going to take an attack of opportunity as well when you go from this square to this square, because you're moving from one adjacent square to another adjacent square from the chieftain. So when you get here, I'm going to go ahead and give you a free attack against you. Alright. And that is a 16 versus armor class. Is a 16 versus armor class a hit on you? I know it's close. Gigi?
Sorry?
Is a 16 versus armor class a hit on you?
What do I need to check?
You need to check your armor class score. It's the fifth box down on your, remember where your reflex score was? Well, 2 scores up from that should say your armor class. So give me your total armor class score.
17.
Okay, so a 16 is a miss. So you are able to move, and I think you said you wanted to go there.
Yeah.
Alright, so there you go. You are there.
Do I need to roll a d20 for my daily power?
You've already... No, you haven't used it yet, so what you're going to have to do is you will affect the orc that is right here, and you'll also affect the orc that's right below him as well. So, and what your daily miss does is this an attack versus their will, I believe. So you need to do... Yes, you need to do whatever your bonus is. Your bonus is +6. So go ahead and do a 1d20 +6 versus the orc on the top. Alright, so a 21 versus his will, versus his will is a hit. Now go ahead and do one more attack roll on the orc right below him, because your burst is also affecting that target as well. So do one more.
I got a 17.
Alright, so a 17 is also a hit. So let's see, each enemy in the burst, 1d6. So go ahead and do 1d6 plus 5. And each of those creatures will take that amount of damage. Alright, so each one of these will take 6 damage as well.
Welcome to the party, GG.
Alright, and now this spell also allows you to make a melee basic attack against a creature of your choice from each of these targets. So I guess you want to attack each orc as well. Like the top orc attacks the bottom orc and the bottom orc attacks the top orc.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll go ahead and I'll do those attacks. So makes a melee basic attack as a free action against a creature of your choice. And that is each enemy in the burst. Wow, that is a really nice skill. I like that.
Nothing like making your enemies attack each.
Yeah, I know, it's nice. So the top one attacks the bottom one and misses with a 12 versus armor class. And now the bottom attacks the top. And he hits with a 23, so I will do damage. And the top orc will take... Alright, minimum damage, but 6 damage is still damage. And that is it. So nice power. So your daily is down.
And now I can see each orc going, saying, like, what the hell just happened?
Alright, so now
Can I do a minor thing?
you can do a minor, sure.
I scream at the orcs, saying hi.
They say, "How sweet, fresh meat." And actually, you've got their attention. They're not too happy for you about you because they've actually sensed that you've crept into their mind and actually controlled them. So, uh-oh. You got an action point. You can use your action point if you want as well, and do another attack.
Okay.
So what
So
other
actually-
power do you want to do?
Can I do Eldritch Bolt?
You'll take
wait,
2
let me
attacks of
check my
opportunity. You got some other stuff there. You have Blazing Doom of the Void. That's a encounter power, and you can use that twice. And that's actually a pretty nice. It does 2 weapon damage, which is really nice.
I guess I'll try that then.
Yeah, that's really nice. You get to use that twice. All right, so you got 1 Blazing Doom. So which one are you gonna attack? The top or the bottom?
Which one has more damage done to it? Cause
Looks like probably the one on top. He looks like he's wounded a little bit more.
I'm going to do it on him then.
Okay, so go ahead and do a 1d20 plus 6. And that's versus his fortitude. Which is fortitude. Alright, so that's a hit versus his fortitude of a 17. So now you get to do 2 weapon damage. So you get to do, whenever you hit your d12 macro, you want to roll 2 d12s. So you're doing 2d12 plus 5. That's pretty nice. 2d12 plus 5. For a total of 14 damage. So very nice action point there for 14 more damage.
Like
All
I said, welcome to the party, GG.
Yeah, right.
Thanks a lot for the help.
That was definitely a lot of help down there. All right, so looks like the cleric, the fighter, and the ranger all have action points left. So all right, good job there, GG. Nice round. Cleric's up now. Hi, bud.
Alright, and then I'm going to attack the orc with Sunburst.
Okay. You don't take an attack of opportunity because I've already taken one with the wolf, so... Alright, you're going to attack the orc with Sunburst, and that is a 21 versus what?
Armor class.
That is a miss. He basically parries your blow away with his great axe. Kind of laughs and snarls at you. There's a like yellowish type of saliva is just dripping off of his fangs. Ugh. Ugh. All right, back up to the top of the order.
I'm going to do an action point
All right, action point. Go for it.
and use my daily Nimbus of Holy Shielding.
Very good choice. That's the one where you don't want to miss. And an 11 is a miss. That's a miss.
I
on
really
the
didn't want to miss
stats.
on either one of those.
Yeah, I know. Nimbus of Nimbus is a changer right there, man. But all right, you missed.
Yep.
That's up to the Berserker now here on the bottom. And you do have the attention now, Eco, of the Berserker on the bottom. So I will go ahead and attack you. And I hit with a 27 versus armor class, and you get hit for a total of 12 plus 5. Just waiting for the macro. It's back to being slow again. Ooh, you take a total of 15 damage. Alright, so deduct your 15 damage, and that's it for the Berserker. Actually, you're going to take a... nope, that's it. Just 15 damage. Alright, so next up is the Ranger.
Okay, now for my movement, I'd like to move this cloud of smoke.
Okay.
move it up so it encompasses that orc again.
Okay. Alright, there you go.
All right, and on this guy right here, I would like to use. Oh wait, no. For my minor, I want to go into my regal lion stance, which gives me +2 to hits. And then I will do a clever shot on this guy in hopes of moving him back 2 squares.
Okay.
And is a 31 a hit?
Oh yeah, it definitely hits. You're pushing him back too?
Yeah, back 2. He should take an attack of opportunity, right? Or
No,
2
not
attacks.
on push. No. Not on
Aw,
pushes
damn.
and stuff, no. No, it negates him. That's, no, it definitely doesn't. Yeah, it definitely states that any kind of push, slide, or anything like that does not, provoke an attack of opportunity. Now, if he just freely moved, yeah, of course he would, but, yeah, these special movements, like teleports and slides and pushes, they don't provoke.
Shoot, I was hoping for that, but
Yeah,
oh
that'd
well.
be nice. That'd be really nice. That's probably why they put that in the rules. So, all right. So, how much damage did I take?
Oh, max damage 14.
All right. Okay. Anything else? Taking an action points or anything?
No, I'm good. That's it.
Okay. All right. So the dire wolf is going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and move, which I will move my 2 squares. Go ahead and give me 2 attacks of opportunity, please. 1 from the cleric, 1 from the druid. 16 versus armor class is a miss from the cleric, and now Farnak, go ahead and give me an attack of opportunity as well versus armor class with your strength modifier.
Who?
The druid. That is a miss. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and attack. I'm going to go ahead and attack the druid. And I will bite him. I do not have advantage.
Did he take 5 points of damage for leaving fire?
No, I only take damage if I end my turn there. So that will be a 23 versus armor class, which is a hit. And I want to go ahead and roll my damage against the druid as soon as this macro starts working. Alright, so Farnak, you take a total of 10 damage.
Wrong character? My name's not Farnak.
Sorry about that. Yeah, my bad, the druid. So Xantag, you take 10 damage. My friend Farnak, he played a druid in EverQuest 1, so I just saw the druid and I'm like, it's Farnak, so that was just a mistake on my part. So
No
yeah,
worries.
so Xantag, you take 10 damage from the dire wolf. Alright. So that is it for the dire wolf.
I say to the dire wolf, bad puppy.
So does the slow last until the end of the target's turn, or to the end of your turn?
Let me check real quick.
Okay, thanks.
Until the end of my next turn.
Okay, cool. So it's coming up pretty soon. So just let me know when you're done, and I'll take those off. All right. So Rack, you're up now.
Duelist assault, +4 if I hit.
Okay, and you're attacking the one adjacent from you, right?
That's correct.
Sounds like a winner.
Get him, Gim.
17 versus armor class, which is a hit. That is exactly what you need. So go ahead and roll damage. Ooh, that's a hell of a lot of damage.
Is that for real?
No, it's not.
If that was real, he probably would have just sliced him into tiny bits and pieces.
I think I did that for GG.
It would be like a
Meat grinder?
puddle of mush. Yeah, exactly. Nice job. Alright, so as you strike this thing for 15 points of damage, you notice that there are several gaping wounds on this orc, and he is now in bloodied status.
Go for the chests.
Go for the chest. Alright. Okay, that's it. Rack, you burning an action point? You haven't used one yet. You gonna burn it?
No,
You're gonna
I'm
save
saving
it.
that for the guy behind me.
All right. Way to think ahead. Zantag, you're up. That's if
All
you
right.
guys. I'd be burning everything I had right now to get some of the numbers down.
Alright. The pup's
Zantag.
coming right back.
Minor action and one surge. It's like a baby, dude.
I'm going to do another minor, which would be
Minor.
Shillelagh on the scimitar. Even though
Okay.
it's not really supposed to work on it, but, you know, house rules.
Yeah, man. House rules, man. I mean, you're
You know,
proficient in it. Why not?
True. One second, I want to just check this. Alright, here we go again with combined attack. On the wolf, of course.
There you go.
That's a hit. 34.99.
Just barely, right?
Oh,
All right.
come on.
So that is a miss, and you have no more combined attacks left. Anything else for you? You've already
No.
used your action point, so
Free action. I just face palm and go, ugh, not again.
oh yeah, definitely. All right, so I am slowed. However, I'm going to shift with the orc. I'm shifting out of the fire, shifting out of the mist, and I do have combat advantage on the warrior now, which I will utilize that.
Oh, if you can remove the bloody status from Snots.
I definitely will. I'd be more than happy to do that. Sorry about that. Alright, so the attack on Gim. Alright, and that is a 16 versus armor class on Gim.
Miss.
Alright, so that is a miss. So I'm going to go ahead and use my action point, and I will attack Gim again. And that is a 22 versus armor class, which is a hit.
That's a hit.
And Gim, you take a total of 15 damage. And does that put you at bloodied status, or it probably does? So I'll put you
Definitely.
at bloodied. All right. So Gim is now bloodied. The orc has